You've heard that ChatGPT works incredibly well and it's powerful and it's supposed to make your life a lot easier. But then you see terms like connectors, plugins, scheduled tasks, local folders, and you don't even know where to start. Look, I get it. I was on the same boat, but here's what I figured out. You don't have to learn everything. It really comes down to a simple concepts. Once this click, the rest of ChatGPT work makes more a lot sense. So give me a few minutes and I'll walk you through the things that matters most for a business and automating your workflow in plain English. So let's go.
Forget the jargon for a second. You do not need to learn all of it. Just 5 concepts inside ChatGPT Work. With that makes every name. I will show you each one on screen exactly how I use it.
So head over to chatgpt.com and make sure that you're subscribed at least to a Plus account in order for you to use ChatGPT Work. So right up here at the top is a toggle between chat and Word. And knowing when to use each is the whole foundation. So let me show you the exact same request in 2 ways so you can see the difference. So let's try first in chat. How do local roofing companies in Denver usually try to stand out from each other? Okay, cool. So as you can see here, it's a quick conversational answer in the chat window, a handful of points on how they compete in a few seconds. So that's the chat feature. It's perfect when you just need to understand something fast. Now watch what happens when I hand the very same subject to work as an assignment. I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling it to build me something. So let's head over to work. Let me just close this window, start a new chat, then click work. And then let's try this. Build me a 1-page competitor snapshot comparing 3 local roofing companies in Denver. For each one, cover how they position their services, any pricing signals, and one gap we could own. Return it as a clean document I can review. Okay, so here it is. Let me view the document. Wow, amazing. So here, ChatGPT Work actually created an actual 1-page document laid out with each competitor, how they position themselves, their pricing signals, and the gap we could own. Something I could drop straight into a client folder or bring to a strategy call, basically. Same topic, 2 completely different results. Chat, talk it through. Work built the deliverable, and that's the rule. Chat is for answers and brainstorming, and work is for the finished work for you to review. Now, let's move on. Second concept. This is where, and this is what makes work actually useful for your business. Connectors, sometimes called plugins, this gives ChatGPT access to the tools you already run, such as on your Google Drive, Slack, Teams, etc. So here in the plugins, you can see all of the plugins that you can connect to ChatGPT Work. Like what I mentioned earlier. So let's try to connect my Google Calendar. Now, how this works is, of course, we need to accept the permission. So earlier, I connected my Google Drive as well. I want to test it inside Google Drive because I have a lot of files in there rather than checking events on my calendar. So let's try this prompt. So for us to use the plugin, we need to use the @ sign. So at Google Drive, pull our services page and our last 5 blog posts. Then give me a content gap analysis, the top 5 topics our ideal clients are searching for that we have not covered yet, and why each one matters for getting found in AI answers. Okay. So now, as you can see here, ChatGPT Work actually read all through the documents inside my Google Drive and found the blogs that we publish this year. And then here, the top 5 content gaps. Here, perfect. So I identified our Boulder marketing and removed the drive materials against BSM current services, positioning, and the 5 latest posts in the blog category. So it's actually read inside what we have on our Google Drive and I ask it to send the link. So there are a lot of opportunities and tons of way for you to utilize what you can do inside leveraging the plug-in feature inside ChatGPT Core. But this is just an example. So scheduled tasks, you can have ChatGPT Work run a task automatically on a schedule. And here's what most people get wrong. They think it only runs once a day. Not true. It can run several times a day, weekly, monthly, or just watch a situation and it updates you when something changes. So it's pretty straightforward. As you can see here, you have a daily brief. So I like this email monitor. So create a scheduled task that scans my emails and lets me know when anything needs my attention. So this is just an initial setup. So it will ask you some things just to make sure that everything, all of the output will be accurate. So which email should count as an important? Let's try invoices and deadlines. Okay, perfect. So it created the task email monitor. It checks Gmail hourly for urgent invoices and deadlines, excluding spam and promotions. Let me click this link here. Here's the prompt. And we can change the frequency. So I want to test it now by clicking the three dots here. Click run now. I just want to see the output. If it actually goes through my email and gives the correct answer. Okay, so it says skip completion. And I ask it what skip completion means. So it means the email scan no invoices, payment issues, or urgent deadlines requiring your attention. So no alert was needed. I guess that's a good thing in my email inbox, but you can try a different setup of which kind of emails would you like to filter and have the scheduled task flagged for you. So again, that's scheduled task. Okay, for the fourth concept, it's going to be ChatGPT for desktop. And for you to download this, head over to chatgpt.com/download. It's available for Mac OS and Windows. So I already downloaded and installed it earlier. So here's ChatGPT Work desktop version. For the sake of the example, I created a demo folder inside my local drive that has a lead tracker. This is an empty Excel sheet. And then I created 5 fictional sales prospects. I have 8 different files here. And then make sure to choose project and then click new project, add folders, and then select that folder. In this way, we're allowing ChatGPT to have access to the files inside that folder. So basically, that's it. And here, for what I asked it earlier, show me a recap of every files that you can see inside this folder. It actually found 8 files. So the TXT file, the lead tracker, and then the 5 fictional sales prospects. And then I took it to the next level and I asked it to add all of the sales prospect inside the empty lead tracker. Here it is. Take the leads details from each call recaps in this folder and add them as rows, etc., etc. And then if I click this, boom, you can see Dana, Marcus Lee, Priya, Tom, and Sophia. So everything that I asked ChatGPT Work to do, it actually put all of the information here. So it's actually good. And then just to double check, let me open the actual file. So awesome. It's working 100%. So it's really good. And it's just taking like few minutes for it to complete each task. In my opinion, yeah, I highly recommend for you to use ChatGPT Work right away. There are tons of things that you can automate in your business and in your daily workflow. So once I have this, because this is a personal file and I just want this, if I have a team and I want to share the lead tracker, but I don't want to share the file itself, I want to create a dashboard that I can share with my team. So here you can see sites, and then here I ask it to create a lead dashboard. So last but not the least is the fifth concept, which is sites. ChatGPT Work can build you a real web page or dashboard, and it hosts for you. The one I love for business is morning dashboard that I can open from my phone. So remember the Excel sheet earlier? Basically, I want to turn that into a dashboard, the lead sales tracker. Here, create site, and then I'll be sharing all of the prompts that I'll be using here on the YouTube description below. So build a simple mobile friendly lead dashboard from lead tracker.xls, show total number of leads, breakdown by status, estimated monthly budget, etc., etc. So after a few minutes, this is the lead dashboard that ChatGPT Work created. So total 5 leads, the name, the monthly budget. So it's perfect. But just so you know, it took me like 10 minutes at least for ChatGPT Work to build this because there are a lot of elements and assets that were created. But if you don't want to share the actual file to your team, so this is the safest way for you to collaborate with your team. So I highly suggest you should try Lead Dashboard, especially for collaboration with your team. Basically, those are the 5 concepts that I want to share with you guys. Now, here's why this lands on the SEO channel and not just a productivity one. The same AI you're putting to work inside your business is the same AI your customers now use to find businesses. They ask it to who to hire, what to buy, and who to trust, and it answers with a short list. You want to be on that list. The manual way is real work. You publish genuinely helpful content, you build real EAT, and you keep a clear, up to date story of who you are and who you serve. That's the human driven, AI assisted way, and it works.
The next AI SEO and GEO online summit is on October 7th, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Head to chrisralph.com and grab the free resources. I am Harold, and I'll see you on the next tip.